and most importantly, a father. Your efforts and achievements are an inspiration to us all. The only thing that's missing on this is friends. It's an honor and pleasure to receive this, especially from these two guys, man. They actually, sometimes they tease me and say they're my bodyguards. You know, actually, when I met them both, when I meet a lot of people, and I tell them I might not have $1 million, but my name like $1 million. So when you go out, go spend it and tell some people, and they open up doors for you. And that's how we have to be within our community, sharing our resources, building within each other, loving each other. You know, it's a proud day, and I meet a lot of people. You know, when I do radio interviews, some people are surprised that I get my direct number up. A lot of people in this audience have called me and heard me on the radio, and they be surprised that they reached Usef Shakur. But that's what keeps me humble. Yeah. That's what keeps me grounded. You know, when a mother calls me and say, well, I'm trying to get advice from my 17-year-old. Well, I need some advice from my 17-year-old too. But we're all going through struggles. You know, at the end of the day, what makes our immediate family stronger is our extended family. That's right. When the extended family destroyed, that destroyed the immediate family. So it was the immediate family that wrapped our arms around us. The big mamas, the big daddies, and things like that. We have to bring that back. You know, my brother Shakur, when we was up here early, one of the things that really bonded us was the fact that we was young fathers. And for anybody that's been in prison, you know, male or female, the reality of it is, if you have a son or a daughter, and we all know the statistics, it says that your son or daughter, 9 out of 10 is going to end up there. So me coming home, that was my greatest challenge. But that was my greatest nightmare, to not allow my son to end up where I was at. You know, every time I talk to my father, that's one thing he says, like, you're my grandson, he can't come here. So that's why I do what I do. And for me and my oldest son, who I love dearly, and from D'Angelo, can you come up here? Coming out of prison, I had an opportunity to meet my father and build a relationship. And there was some things I still needed to work on. You know, I wasn't ready to really be a father. You know, he was 8, spoiled. He was spoiled. You know, he was spoiled the same way I was. You know, when I got locked up, my mother's world had crashed at that moment. I mean, honestly, she probably wanted to kill herself. She didn't know which way to go, how to turn, what road, anything. And God brought him into this world. So it was like when the son was taken away, she was given another son. All right now. And they developed that bond that I can't even comprehend. And the only way I do comprehend the fact that we had that same bond, me and my mother. But that's one of the things, as far as we don't talk about prison, how it breaks down the family. Like they bonded, but we didn't all get a chance to bond together. So it interfered with all of us because we didn't know how to love each other. Because we wasn't in a space to love each other.
That's right.
So it created unnecessary conflicts. But it was out of love. You know, and nothing in this world my mother wouldn't do for him. Because that's the same love that she showed for me. When the police came knocking on my door, and we looked for that young man that shut up to church. And they took me in. She was there the next day. When I was wrong, right, or anything, she was there. Every time. And when my mother made the decision to make me a ward of the state, she did that because she was tired of going to the lion's den and pulling me out. She was in the lion's fighting against the lion trying to save her cub. And I was so caught up in the wilderness that I couldn't comprehend this love that my mother had for me. And she woke up, she said, I can't deal with it no more because either my son's going to be dead or in prison. And I didn't give birth for him to end up like that.
Go ahead.
Now as a father, I understand that love.
Yes.
I made many mistakes in being a father, but at the end of the day, it was out of love. Because again, as a black man, in America. My nightmare is for him to be 223605. If any of y'all are familiar with, that's my prison number. That's my nightmare. I have a 6-year-old. You know, when he came in this world, I cried. I had tears of joy in one eye and tears of pain in another eye. Because I didn't get a chance to experience that with him. When I saw my 6-year-old walk for the first time, I cried again. Because again, I didn't get a chance to experience that with him. And everything my father wanted to pour in me, I want to pour in him. I love him dearly. I love every black man. And I love everybody, period, because I cannot be who I am without you.
All right. That's right.
I am nothing without you. We talking about a lot of things I've done, but it's been because of a lot of the people I've met. Mr. Hardeman, Professor Carl Taylor, Grace Lee Balls, Ken Cochran, Angela Davis. You know, I had a free paid trip to California. Didn't have to spend a dime when I was out there. And the guy was staying, we had a Chrysler 300. He said, here you go the keys, go drive to Oakland. And I ain't never been in Oakland. Don't know where to go, but this is the love that he has for me. What was his, what was mine. And it's blowing my mind, because the materialistic didn't mean anything. But he saw something in me, like a lot of you all see in me. And what you see in me, it exists in everybody out here. We have to reinvest in ourselves.
Yes, sir.
And it starts right here.
Right.
Sometimes he doesn't do what I want him to do. But I have to continue to love him.
That's right.
Well, Ronnie said, I give him tough love. I love that brother. Sometimes he does fall off the track. But I know his potential. Because when I see him, I see myself.
Go ahead. Teach.
And once we stop seeing that in each other, we lose the balance of being human beings.
That's right.
And we become animals within our society.
Teach.
So we have to raise above that. Also, I'd like to recognize Ms. Gallagher here. She teaches at Detroit City High. She does something that no other school in the city of Detroit wanted to do, which was give me an opportunity to bring my book in that school. And anybody that knows me knows that what I do is personal and professional. So when we get to talk about so what is it going to cost? And I tell people when it's about making a difference, if it's about the money, we